Next Friday, the Westside Players return to the stage for their rendition of Will You Still Love Me in the Morning. In a moment, we'll catch a scene from the show, but joining us right now to tell us more about the farce is Eric Suess, director of the performance. Well, thank you very much for stopping by this morning.
I'm glad to do so.
First off, kind of tell us a little bit about the show. What's it about?
Well, it's a comedy, very much a comedy. Crazy stuff happens. There are doors throughout the stage where people are constantly running in and running out. The story is essentially of this poor, frustrated couple, Jeremy and Celia, returning from their honeymoon, and to find that their house is full of more people than they expected when they got back.
All right. So we're going to see a scene right now.
Yes.
Set this up a little bit for us.
Sure. And this is right from the beginning of it when Celia and Jeremy are talking about how disastrous their honeymoon has actually been.
All right, so let's check this out.
Oh, what a terrible honeymoon, darling.
Well, that hasn't exactly been my fault now, has it? It was supposed to be a honeymoon hotel.
We both went through the brochure together, and you must admit the hotel looked very nice.
Well, yes, I'm sure it will be. When it's finished.
Yes, and they move it a bit nearer the ocean. Gosh, it was awful, wasn't it, darling?
Yes, it reminded me of Burley. Ugh, and I don't think I shall ever forget the food.
Well, it wasn't that bad. I mean, that thing they served us on the first night wasn't exactly inedible.
No. Are you kidding me? It was staring at me with all of its eyes and just legs, tentacles. I don't know what it was. It was
Tentacles.
terrible.
Squid have tentacles.
No. Mine had legs. I think it was a centipede.
Oh, well, we're back in our own home now, and you can't possibly be shy here.
Shy? I wasn't shy, but I do object when I whisper something in your ear and the man in the next room over replies.
Yes, the walls were a bit thin, but we're back in our own home, and no one knows we're here.
Yes, so there's no need to rush.
Rush? Who's rushing?
You are, like a bull in a china shop.
You don't look much like a china shop to me,
But I
darling.
feel like one. I haven't fully recovered from last night yet.
Oh, you shouldn't have moved. I kept telling you that spiders, no matter how gigantic, rarely attack unless provoked.
You kept telling me this from the top of the dresser.
What was your scream? Panicked me. And besides, I thought you were awfully brave, darling, taking your slipper to it, and I was getting down to help if the dresser hadn't collapsed under me.
I still shudder to think about it.
All right, so where can people go for more information if they want to see more?
Sure, they can order tickets at the Raven's Nest at let's see, let me get the number here, 232-2232. The shows are all 4 weekends in April, all Fridays and Saturdays. The warehouse is at 1009 South 2nd Street, and tickets are $30 for dinner and a show, $15 for show only, and ISU students with ID can get in for $5. Dinner starts at 6, or the doors open at 6, dinner is served from 7 to 7:30, and the show begins at 8.
All right, well,
and it's a lot of fun.
All right, well, thank you very much for stopping by this